Hello. Now we reached unit number 340, act number 3, scene number 3. And what is the mission between Iago and Othello? Othello is totally perplexed whether what Iago tells is correct or not, how he doubts his Desdemona. But in somehow Iago wants to convince Othello that Desdemona is unfaithful. And Cassio is not a man as he looks. Cassio is an indifferent person. Sometime when he get a chance, he will take Desdemona away. Iago slowly prompts Othello. Othello, on the other hand, is totally confused and perplexed. And now he becomes very disappointed. And he wants more and more evidences related to the unfaithfulness of his tender-hearted wife Desdemona. This is the very peculiar stage in which Iago makes a lot of troubles in his life, and the later consequences will be very tragic. And what last scene we saw that the handkerchief fell down from the hand of Desdemona accidentally on the stage, already possessed by Emilia, and Emilia, without any thinking, any hesitation, hands over to Iago, and Iago puts this handkerchief in the private lodging of Cassio, and that also will be an added point to convince Othello that your handkerchief that you have given to your wife as a token of love, now where is that? I have seen Cassio, all right, rubbing his face with beard with that handkerchief, which was given to Desdemona as a token of love when you started your love to Desdemona. All these additional, added benefits of poisoning to Othello makes the tragedy, makes the play, a tragedy of handkerchief also later. Now let us see 340. Iago says, why have no general, no more of that. You need not to worry about this matter, general. Anyway, this is the world what I want to talk to you. This is the world. Presently, all the women, particularly from Venice, are doing like that. As if that you think that she deceived and cheated her father first. Without his permission, she came with you. Look. So this is a tendency of Venetian girls. Sometimes she will also cheat you. This cheating habit cannot be easily controlled. Othello, be gone. That has sent me on the rack. I swear it's better to be much abused than but not too little. All right. It is better to be abused. I am ready to commit suicide. It is better not to have a little knowledge about this. I don't want a little knowledge about this. All right. So you give me excess knowledge, excess information related to this matter, how my wife becomes unfaithful to me. Otherwise, I am done that my life will be abused. How, my Lord? What a sense had I stolen the hours of lust. All the hours of lust is stolen from me. I don't control myself. When I see my wife on the bed, I lose my control in the sense that I do not inherit any interest. So I lose my lust. I so know that not it harm do not me. I slept the next night well. The last night I slept well. But the present night, no, I cannot sleep. Why? Thinking about the infidelity of my wife, unfaithfulness character of my wife. So free and merry, I found no Cassio kisses on her lips. I found not, as you told. I have not seen Cassius, kissing my wife. All right. And as you told, when I see her lips, I was not really enjoying the kisses, but I was chasing the traces of any marks that Cassio has put on her lips. Look. I found not Cassius' kiss on her lips. He that is robbed not wanting what is to be stolen. Look, that is the philosophy. If suppose a robber takes something from our house, and later the robber himself gives that object for our temporary use, will it be okay for us? In the same way, Cassio, like a robber, took my wife, stole my things, but she has been kept under my custody for some time, temporary satisfaction. So this is what he that is robbed not wanting what is to be stolen, let him not know that he is not robbed at all. The person who is robbed is not knowing whether he is robbed. What does it mean? It is a logical philosophy. നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്നും ഒരു സാധനം ഒരാൾ കട്ടുകൊണ്ടുപോയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ഉപയോഗത്തിനായിട്ട് തന്നെ തിരിച്ചു തരിക ഇൻഡയറക്ട്ലി. എന്നാൽ ശരിക്കുള്ള അതിൻ്റെ ഓണർക്ക് അറിയില്ല ആ സാധനം വേറെ ആൾ കട്ടുകൊണ്ടുപോയിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവന്നാണ്. ഇൻ ദ സെയിം വേ Desdemona was presently given to Othello by Cassio. Why? Cassio already has stolen her in a philosophical way. I am sorry to hear this. What, my master, you are talking like this? I am very sorry to listen like this. I had been happy if the general camp pioneers and all had lost the sweet body. What Othello says, I would have been much happier if not married. Look, കല്യാണം കഴിക്കാതിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എത്ര നന്നായേനെ. I would have been only a general in the army. അതായിരുന്നു ഏറ്റവും നല്ലത്. But after my marriage, these type of things happening to be and all the information against my coming like this, how can I live in this world? എങ്ങനെ ഇനി മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റും? എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന്. I had nothing known. Now forever farewell the peaceful. This tranquility, my peacefulness, my peace of my mind lost. A farewell, content farewell of the plumbed troop and the big wars. How many wars I have witnessed. How many big wars I have placed myself as a general. But such confusion, such a tight corner, such type of anxiety I had never felt. That makes ambition of virtue farewell the neighboring steed shall trump the spirit of stirring drum and piercing life. The royal banner all quality, pride and pomp and circumstance of glorious war. If you ask me, I can show you lot of evidences of the war which I have participated. എത്രമാത്രം യുദ്ധമുഖങ്ങളിൽ ഞാൻ ഉറച്ചു നിന്നു, എത്രമാത്രം യുദ്ധമുഖങ്ങളിൽ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ധൈര്യം ഞാൻ വീണ്ടെടുത്ത് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുത്തു. എന്നാൽ ഈ ഇൻസിഡൻറ്റിൻ്റെ മുൻപിൽ ഐ ആം ടോട്ടലി ഫ്ലാറ്റ്. മൈ ഡിയർ ഓണസ്റ്റ് Iago, വാട്ട് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഡിഡ് ഐ ഡു സോ ഫാർ? For mortal against whose wide throats immortal Jove's great clamor counterfeit farewell Othello's occupation gone. Now this Othello's occupation means a reputation. Here occupation stands for reputation. Everybody is looking Othello as a man of honor. If you say like this, if the matter is like this, what will be my reputation? My occupation and reputation, everything goes. Is it possible, my lord? Villain, be sure thou prove my love a war. Underline. As if so far you said, I agree. But you should show that you should give me evidence, proof that my wife is a war. Underline war. War means here not a good woman, wanton, a loose woman, means just like a prostitute, unfaithful woman. My dear villain, Yagu, just calling in a very friendly manner, villain, you tell me, you show me, my wife is a wanton, one wife is unfaithful. Be sure of it, give me the ocular proof. Ocular proof means what? Ocular proof? Very visible proof. A hidden proof, not wanted. You should give me very visible, that which I can trust, that which I can believe. Such a trustworthy evidences, you proof, you should bring. Thou hadst been better have been born a dog, the answer of my wicked wrath. Otherwise, this is an embodied, what you call, bombastic way of language. Otherwise, you would have been a dog, which would have been hunted by me. Means what? You will get a punishment. If you do not provide me beautiful proof to show my wife is unfaithful, otherwise, what is going to happen? You will be facing lot of consequences. Is it come to this? So, is it like that? Make me to see that list to prove it. That is a probation, bear no hinges, no loop to hang doubt on in, woe upon the life. Means what? You should give me this nuptial night or this probation period of my life. What all the things, what my wife is doing in the way that she proves to be unfaithful to me. Iago, my noble lord, if thou dost slander her and torture me, if otherwise you are telling something bad against Desdemona to defame her, അവളെ അപകീർത്തിപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് മുന്നേറാനും നീ എന്നെ വിഷമിപ്പിക്കാനുമാണ് ശ്രമിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ, mind you, your shape will be different. I will take stringent action against you. I will take strict action against you so that you will be punished. So if thou dost slander her, slander means defame her and torture me, that you are spoiling my life. Telling that unwanted things and unreal things, that my wife is unfaithful like that. So you are trying to defame my wife and torture me. If it is in the sense, never pray more, abandon all remorse. Don't expect any pity from me. Don't expect any consolation from me. Your life is gone. On horrors head and horrors accumulate. Do deeds to make heaven be all the worth amazed, for nothing canst thou damnation at greater than that. Oh grace, oh heaven, defend me. What shall I do? Oh God, please protect me. Are you a man? Have you a soul or a sense? What all things I tell you is correct. Are you not a man? Whatever things I am talking now, won't you listen? Why can't you listen? Why can't you understand? Are you a man? Have you soul and sense? Don't you have sense? മണ്ടയ്ക്കകത്ത് ആൾതാമസമില്ലേ അങ്ങേക്ക്? ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് സത്യമാത്രമാണ്. സത്യമാത്രമേ ഞാൻ പറയൂ. ബിക്കോസ് ഐ എം an honest friend. I am very trustworthy man for you. Goodbye, you take my office. A wretched fool. If you are in this way, consider me a wretched fool. Please suspend me. I am your attender. I am your standard officer. You suspend me. You enne vendannu vechu. I am ready to go somewhere. But what I tell you is correct. I will tell only the correct thing. Never tell, goodbye, take mine office, and wretched fool that livest, take the honesty of ways. O monstrous will, take not. O will to be the direct and honest is not to say. Underline. What does it Iago says? സത്യസന്ധനും സ്ട്രെയിറ്റ് ഫോർവേഡുമായി ഒരാൾക്ക് ഈ ലോകത്തിൽ ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് സേഫ്. So when I become very straightforward, when I become honest, this is not a safe will. സത്യസന്ധർക്ക് ഈ ലോകത്ത് ഒരു സ്ഥാനവുമില്ല എന്നല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം. I am very straightforward. I am very honest. So such people cannot live in this world. To be underlined, to be direct and honest is not safe in the world. I think you for the profit and from hence I will love no friend. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇന്നു മുതൽ ഞാൻ ആരെയും ഇനി ഒരു കൂട്ടുകാരനായിട്ട് സങ്കല്പിക്കുകയോ സ്നേഹിക്കുകയോ ഇല്ല. I considered you are my friend. I took you are as my sincere friend. I extend my love. But from this moment, I stopped loving my friends. ഇനിയില്ല. Love breeds such offenses. Nay, stay, thou shouldest be honest. Thou, I know, Iago, you are very honest. I should be wise, for honesty is a fool loses that it works for Othello. By the world, I think my wife be honest. In 99% I believe Desdemona is honest and think she is not, because I am thinking now after listening your words, she is not honest. I think thou art just and think thou art not. At the same time, I believe that you are a man of justice, and at the same time mind my deeper conscience tells what you tell is not true. I will have some proof of my name. I am in a total perplexed situation. I want some time that you should give me some proof that as was fresh in Diana's visage. Underline Diana. It is the moon goddess, a goddess of chastity. In Greek mythology, that is to be underlined. Goddess of chastity. So Desdemona is compared to goddess of chastity, Diana. To believe this Diana in an unfaithful way, we need certain proofs. Otherwise, I believe my wife Desdemona is Diana. Burger in black, probably she would have disliked my face because I am black. Probably that may be the reason. As mine own face, the coarse and nice and poison or suffocating streams, whatever things, whether the daggers or poison or suffocating streams, I will not endure it. Would I have satisfied? I will free from uncertainty. I will be satisfied with myself. If what you say is correct, I won't spare Desdemona. I also won't spare my life. This is very tragedy for me, and I will take any type of revenge on it. I see, sir, you are eaten up with passion. You are eaten means confused. You are totally confused with passion. I do repent me that I pull it to you. I give you certain suggestions. You would be satisfied. Othello, would nay, I will, Iago, and may, but how satisfied me, Lord? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on, behold, and toppled? Whatever I talk that you need proof and evidences, but I don't think all the things can be given proof, but I am damn sure that I will show you sometime the real evidences. Death and damnation. Almost Othello fed up. Othello totally confused. Othello almost fed up means totally confused whether Desdemona has been proved to be unfaithful. Iago, oh, death and damned, and Iago says, now we reached 405, unit number 405, scene number 3. It were a tedious difficult, I think, to bring them to prospect. My lord, it is very difficult for me to give you lot of evidences, but I am ready to show you certain situations in which you will be totally convinced what is happening here. If ever mortal eyes receive the bolster more than their own, they how then, what shall I say? Where is satisfaction? It is impossible you should see where the prime gods send as monkeys and salt and wolves in pride. What all this is? Not that much relevant. Means so many animals are there living in the forest without any destination. In the same way, people are there in the world with a lot of destination, but they prove to be helpless. Here, lustful animals like gods and monkeys and salt and pride, everything they leave. Ignorance made it drunk. But I say in imputation, storm circumstances which lead directly to the door of truth will give you the satisfaction. You might have it. Give me living reason she is disloyal. I don't want any comments. I don't want your any exaggerated description. You give me evidence why she is disloyal to me, unfaithful to me, not fit to me. Why? You tell me. I do not like the office, but sit. I do not like the office. This office I do not like means this duty assignment. It is not my duty to provide you a lot of evidences. How can I? What shall I? I can give you only suggestion what is going to happen. I will go and I lay the cashews lately and being troubled with raging tooth. Okay, I will give you one more evidence and clarification. ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി ഞാൻ കാസിയോൻ്റെ കൂടെ കിടന്നുറങ്ങാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ചു. എനിക്ക് വലിയ ഉറക്കമൊന്നും വന്നില്ല. വൈ? ഐ ഹാഡ് ടൂത്ത് ഏക്ക്. എനിക്ക് പല്ലുവേദനയാണ്. ഈ സമയത്ത് ഉറക്കത്തിൽ വാട്ട് കാസിയോ വാസ് ടോക്കിംഗ്, ഐ വിൽ ഗോ ആൻഡ് ഐ ലേ വിത്ത് Cassio lately being troubled with raging tooth. I could not sleep. I could not easily sleep. They're kind of a man who loses soul. That is a psychology of the world. That is a psychology of the world. What is happening? If a man has something in the mind, he would present it in the sleep. That is a general psychology. അപ്പോൾ കാസിയോ ഉറക്കത്തിൽ ഡെസ്റ്റിമോണ 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 എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നു ഞാൻ കേട്ടു. There in their sleeps with the mutter there, one of these kind is Cassio. In his sleep, I had Cassio say, അവൻ്റെ ഉറക്കത്തിൽ കാസിയോ വിളിച്ചു പറയാണ്, സ്വീറ്റ് ഡെസ്റ്റിമോണ, ലെറ്റസ് ബി വറി, ലെറ്റസ് ബി കെയർഫുൾ. വളരെ സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ആരെയും അറിയാതെ പ്രേമിക്കാം. ലെറ്റസ് ഹൈഡ് അവർ ലവ്സ്. ദെൻ സർ വുഡ് ബി ഗ്രൈപ്പ് ആൻഡ് റിങ് മൈ ഹാൻഡ്. എന്നെ അങ്ങനെ വരിഞ്ഞു മുറുക്കി കെട്ടിപ്പിടിച്ച്. ഐ ഡോണ്ട് വാണ്ട് ടു സേ എനി മോർ തിങ്സ്. അവൻ്റെ ഉറക്കത്തിൽ അവൻ്റെ സബ് കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡിൽ ഡെസ്റ്റിമോണിയെക്കുറിച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ പറയണമെങ്കിൽ വാട്ട് എവിഡൻസ് യു നീഡ് മോർ? എന്ത് എവിഡൻസാണ് അങ്ങേക്ക് ഞാൻ ഇനിയും തരേണ്ടത് എന്ന് പറയും. ക്രൈ ഔട്ട് സ്വീറ്റ് ക്രീച്ചർ, ദെൻ കിസസ് മീ ഹാർഡ്. എൻ്റെ മുഖത്ത് അവിടെ ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ ഉറക്കത്തിൽ അവൻ കിസ് ചെയ്തു. കൺസിഡർ മീ ആസ് എ ഡെസ്റ്റിമോണ. ലുക്ക്, if plucked my kisses by the roots that grew up my lips and laid his leg over my thigh. അവനെ കെട്ടി മുറുക്കി പിടിച്ച് എൻ്റെ മണ്ടയ്ക്ക് കയറി കിടന്ന്. ലിപ്സ് ഇൻ ദയർ ലെഗ് ആൻഡ് ഓവർ മൈ തൈ ആൻഡ് ഐ കിസ്ഡ് ദം, ക്രൈഡ് cursed fate gave thee to the moor. Underline. എന്നിട്ട് അവസാനം അവൻ ഒരു ഫിലോസഫിക്കൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്. വാട്ട് cursed be the time that you are married to the black moor. അതും പറഞ്ഞു. എന്തൊരു തലവരെയാണ് നീ ഇത്രമാത്രം നല്ല കുട്ടിയായിട്ട് ഈ നീഗ്രോൻ്റെ കൂടെ പോയി കിടക്കേണ്ട അവസ്ഥ വന്നേ എന്നും കൂടി പറഞ്ഞു. Cursed be the fate that gave you to the moor. You went to moor as a wife. Othello, monstrous and monstrous stupid. Iago, nay, that was but his dream. It was only a dream, my lord, but denoted forgotten conclusion. Be this be denoted as a foregone conclusion. Probably this will be a very stepping stone to his doomsday. He will be punished. I am going to take action against him. That was a stage Othello was permitted to be by the David's action of Iago in this drama. Let us see what is going to happen in the next scene. Goodbye.